What's going on, everyone? Some people got to learn their lesson, don't they? That's why you got to keep teaching them and showing the world. Now, what's interesting is getting back into the drama that we saw yesterday with X Vault and Sir Bruv. But it goes farther because he comes with a what I like to call hollow apology. It's still better than doing nothing, but wait till you see what happens later. Definitely when you see how some things circle and come all the way back around. It's like, oh boy, yeah, this is gonna be this is gonna be interesting. I thought we were gonna move on, but after seeing certain behavior again, I'm like, you have to be kidding me. Some people really are just trash, y'all. I mean, and they're just like the level of immature behavior that we're seeing now is like, I thought we were, entertaining and having beef in the video game world, right? Now you took it way beyond that. Let's get ready, because this is about to get interesting. So Metroplex, who just followed me, and I have other stuff too. We're gonna look at all this. Says leave it to Genital Eric, which that's a good response for not only defending X Vault for calling Sir Breving a nonce, but he doubled down on his own stupidity by also calling him that. These two toxic Sony fanboys are scumbags, and then he tagged Josh, Fred, Astro, and Alex. So remember, after everything we've shown, why you don't want to do that, the video that I've made and everything else. Look at what this loser. Let's get to his page. This is the guy right here, the generic Eric. He's a worse scumbag in the sense of not only is he a worse scumbag, but he's a stupid friend, right? You know how you have stupid friends who are like, I don't want you, my friend, like, because you're just stupid. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get what I mean by this. Look at look at what this guy says. Keep crying, not so he continues on after everything. This is what he tells Suburban, keep crying, not. You're just proving your Nazism. Imagine if he called you a real insult, soft as baby shit. That's not one of the worst insults you can call somebody. I think we were already past this, right? Guys, there's some things to dive in about this by itself. I could just talk about this the rest of the video, but we're going to look at some other stuff. First, let me show you something before I talk about this piece of shit. So, you ready to see who he's following? Zubitech, J-Dub, the Red Dragon. Did I already show you guys enough? Portal Rock, who I don't put him in there. He could be all right. King Thrash. I think we're getting the point here, right? MBG, who I don't put in the same category as them because he's not a scumbag like that. But I think if we go down, we'll find Reforge, all of them, right? You guys already seeing the picture, right? Let's go back here a little bit more. Just wrap up PlayStation, right? Just take a look at some things right now. Third party confirmed again, whole slate, right? That's enough internet for one day because they're giving out free Game Pass codes. What's wrong with that? Just want to show you guys something. Astrobot stuff. Xbox are actually capping for a handheld PC that's going to force them into either abandoning their libraries or paying a monthly fee. Once again, trying to push that narrative. All you guys got to do is just see a couple things here, right? Wow, unbelievable. Reforge Gaming is a victim of harassment. That's all I want you guys to see. All right, you saw that. Now you understand. So let's get back to this. It all circles back around, like I said at the beginning of the video. If, hear me out very carefully, you are somebody's friend and they came with an apology, right? So for the moment, I will unblock Subbrevian. I do apologize for using the word as I was ignorant to its meaning. We're going to get to that. That's a lie. That's why AJ has his lights right here. But lay this out all perfect for you guys, right? He apologizes, right? Why would you come and call somebody that right after that when everybody has exposed everything? How can you be that fucking dumb? Right? If you want to back up a friend, you back them up intelligently, right? You go in and say that. You say that, keep crying Nazis. Then you're just proving you're Nazis. Imagine if he called you a real insult. Dude has a father. The dude is a father. He has a son. You know what I mean? He has a wife. You know what I mean? His son doesn't want to be seeing his dad being called that or anything. He's made that statement very clear right here. X-Vault is taking into account that my son features on my channel too. Not only is calling me a nonce, also Can we read this? His son insinuated, my son is at risk and I'm a danger to him. But how is he meant to feel at his dad being called that word publicly? Well, by the way, thank you guys for that. Um, that's actually pretty funny, Mrs. Bruv. Candace. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That went farther than I thought it would. But time to get back to the loser stuff. Um, guys, if you wanted to back somebody up as a friend, why would you come and say that after that? After that, you killed everything. His apology is absolutely worthless more than anything. Do you guys understand what I'm saying here? You literally have just tore down the whole curtain of him even having any sense of apology, though we knew it was fake because he's just coming to defend himself. He didn't really mean it because he blocked him right after that. And if you really want to do that, you have to be the man to say, I need to clear this myself. Nobody shouldn't have had to surround you like that and put all that pressure on you. And you want to defend your channel. You want to defend your identity. You wanted to defend your future, what people think of you. So that's why you did that, not because you really meant it. And if I were you, I'd call this guy an effing moron and say, what the hell is wrong with you? If I was supposed to be apologizing and I actually meant it, let's say if he actually did, you just came and made things 10 times worse. And this makes him worse than X-Fault. It does, guys. Imagine, right? How is he not worse than him after that? He is. He's worse. Right? Just when you say you can't get worse, oh yeah, he just took it to the next scumbag level. How can you be this dumb? Because he just doesn't care. This is how much of a desensitized, subhuman piece of garbage this guy is. Oh, man. Right? This guy's channel. So, getting over to here, let's go down to this thread a little bit. We're going to get to the next scumbag. So he says, so for the moment, I will unblock Sir Brevian, right? And he apologizes. The response down immediately after is not from embarrassment. Yeah, he doesn't feel embarrassed because he meant it. Or any other reason aside from knowing I don't willingly call someone that who isn't. Check this out. X-Fault uses the word nonce a lot for someone that apparently didn't mean it and doesn't know what it means. Interesting. So he's going to make a fake apology to them. Dano is a nonce. Slow down with your raging typing. You are a nonce, you simp. A straight up nonce, man. 3 times here on 3 different people. Guys, there's better insults. In some places, you can't do that. You'd be in trouble. You'd be in jail. It's like I said before. It's like if a female wants to try to play victim on a man and try to say he sexually harassed her, and he didn't do that, and his life could be ruined because of that. Her life should suffer equal penalty. Because look at what you're trying to do for somebody for something they didn't do, and you're trying to destroy them in that sort of sense. I think that it should be weighed equally. See, there's good judgment and there's bad judgment. Everybody has judgment. Look, the friends that you have in your life is a judgment. The woman that you're with, if you're with one, the people that you run around your son and your daughter is a judgment. The type of lifestyle you want them to live is a judgment, right? The people you choose to support and the people you don't choose to support, you're making judgments. There's nothing wrong with good judgments. You need that in life to get to something. You have to have it. You know what I mean? Who you can trust, who you can't trust. All these sorts of things. The problem is the wrong type of judgments and people not correcting them because you're human, you're going to make a mistake. But this type of behavior here, it's like when you realize this type of stuff does not disappear overnight. You really see who they really are, right? These people are not in a gaming spirit. Like I said, you could insult somebody and get in fights and arguments and be cool the next moment because you're just having the typical male talking shit to each other. You know what I mean? It used to be a bigger thing back in the days. And it still is in a different way. It's probably more in private parties. But even then, people talk mess to each other, have a good time. You know what I mean? I like to play like that. And they can have a good time. And some people could build bonds doing that. But this is not it. No, man. You're a loser, man. And this guy is an even worse loser. Now let's continue down the rabbit hole here. Let's back up here, actually. And actually, it's going to be Um, this guy right here, the ninja you love to hate. F him and his nonsense. See, these people are all like, why do you want to look like a retard representing PlayStation? If you loved a brand so much, let's say if you wanted to represent a brand on camera, right? The whole world is watching. Is being a subhuman retard a way to represent a brand? And do you think that if you were that brand, you want these idiots to represent you, though they don't even know they exist, unless people get so big on YouTube and have the influence and then they see it and they're like, oh man, this is an embarrassment to have this type of. Can we even say that's a community? I don't think so. I don't see this as a community. I see this as people who don't know how to belong in a community and to represent a community and have some sense of unity and some sense of like fun and dignity where people like you, right? It's hard to like these people. Like, you know what I mean? And you see this a lot today all over the place where it's like you are not you should not be in a community. You need to be off in your own little special education like bracket. That's why I said it needs to be a pony special education bracket or video gaming special education bracket because you can't have that in other departments. But over here, it is just god awful worse. Like it just doesn't get any worse than this. I hope it doesn't. You know what I mean? Because this is already crossing the line. And like you can't come in being sarcastic with this type of stuff too, because it's just this type of sensitive topic where it's just like, let's use a different insult here, right? But no, let's not do that. Let's just come on the thread and let's still act like 14-year-olds that have mental and emotional disabilities. Let's not display any human decency here. Like I said, man, there's you could beef, you can clip me, we can insult each other, we may even laugh at it, not take it too personal. And then there's where it's like, okay, this is where I have to take it like this way because now you're kind of just you're too far gone. So this guy says this is super disingenuous. You call Dano of all people the word like, come on, Dano. Yeah, that's what I mean. And like I had somebody come on my YouTube comment section, by the way, y'all, and said that it's funny that he's using that term towards somebody who's actually British. Isn't that kind of a coincidence? So yeah, these guys just kind of throw it all out the window. And I like what this guy says right here: scumbag taking it beyond gaming. Mm-hmm. You just see how people just have a sense of like insane low level of maturity, yeah, immaturity. And here he comes again, man. F that. No, screw that. You know what I mean? Like doubling down. You're on his comment thread. You see it because there's a sort of connection there, and they have this sort of sinister spirit connection that's going on. But like I said, if my friend had did that, I'd go fucking talk to him. Hey man, let's get in the party real quick. Straighten you out, right? Because I want to see you do better. I wouldn't come on a post and embarrass him even farther. Voiding out everything that he did. And guys, this is a video specifically about this. Because we need to realize how to do this game right. We need to play this game good. You know what I mean? And if you act up, there's some like, he's entertaining acting up. It's fun, you know what I mean? Alex does it right. Josh's editor does it right. Frick does it right. You know what I mean? They're funny people. And then there's people that all of us, we all have different levels of you cross the line with me like this, I may not be as nice as other people. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't see them being worse because of that, because there are certain people that you mess with them, they may stump you. You know what I mean? In a different way. Some people may not in a certain way. And because there's different degrees of that. That's just a variety of creation. You just don't know by doing certain things what type of scientific effect could come out. Like I said, to me, that's a scientific rolling the dice. You don't know what would be the response to that, right? You can hit somebody with a certain type of insult, but there's different degrees of responses internally, subjectively within people. Some people can take it well, some people may not take it well. It's an experiment. It is. So when it comes to certain type of subjects, you need to not do this because then you're putting yourself on blast in front of me, in front of all these other content creators, and you're going to get clipped for that and you're going to get exposed. And then people are going to really see what type of scumbag you really are. So that's my take on this type of stuff. And like I said, brother's my friend. I hung out with him last night. We were hanging out again. And I'm going to come defend my friend. You're not going to just insult them in front of me like that. I'll speak up in a different way. You know what I mean? And yeah, I am going to judge you harshly. But my friends, I don't judge like that. You know what I mean? It's different. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that. But with this type of stuff, Yeah, we gotta come with the celestial judgment and bring the hammer of Dawn or AGN down upon them. Y'all know what I'm doing here. Like I said, it's a great picture. This kind of blew up yesterday. Remember you fanboys AGN is watching. This is funny. It went up to almost 1,500 views, 23 likes. I came in and liked it too and retweeted it. I thought it was pretty funny. It's great stuff. Like I said, Candace, that's some good banter right there. But yeah, a lot of people in this comment section, y'all, are just just hammering him. And like I said, there's another thread for it too that oh, this is the thread that I clicked on, sorry. The other thread is right here. And Bruv did come in and comment on it, but I don't know what happened. He's been deleting stuff too, by the way. So yeah. Not trustworthy people. So now we know more about these people, and now we got the final nail in the coffin on this subject. I'm done with this unless Bruv would want me to do it again. And I just go way beyond again, and we feel like we need to make a part three. Right? But I think we're pretty much done here, and now we see all these other scumbags that are with them. So yeah, this guy is now exposed. You know who he is now, fully. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. It's a shame that we have to do this, right? This is not an entertainment video. This is more of this needs to be done video. All right, y'all. But that's coming. I already got y'all already today. You know what I mean? So that's going every day. We're gonna have a good balance on this channel. You see me doing the live streams, gaming content. Don't worry, I got Doom Eternal coming up before Doom the Dark Age comes out. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. I got some other games around the corner too that I've been buying, and then future Game Pass games. And we got the Nintendo Switch 2 dropping this year too. I can't wait to get into that. It's all being done on this channel. Controversy, drama, stuff like this, entertainment, live streaming, video game content, uh, PC graphics card comparisons, whatever you want, ask. You know what I mean? And we can do that. If you guys want to throw me some games to play, hey, I'm down to do that too. All right, y'all. Peace out. Have a great day. Stay human. The state of decay is abysmal.